We're early. Early for once. Suck it up, folks. We are early for once. Hello, viewer. It is Saturday, December the 9th, 2023. Happy birthday, Vex. Happy birthday to you. I am Mr. Brown, and I trust we are all doing very well today for people watching. Very, very last minute. On this evening's live stream, we are discussing, well, Doctor Who, unfortunately, perhaps a little bit of the old normal chit chats, but mainly the Doctor Who 60th, which happened in Blighty and worldwide. So, as I always say, folks, 6 people. Hello, 6 people. So, if you've not shut down for the evening, it is approaching midnight. As I always say, lots to get through. Well, there isn't. But shall we get the guest out? Yeah, let's do it. Okay, so last minute, I've not even prepared my script. I'm going to remember off the top of my head. Set your power phases to stunning and brave. It is not Brian.
Hey, good evening, Brun. Good evening to the
friend.
chat.
How are you?
Brownie, I've been doing this for about nearly 3 years and I've got exactly the same intro every time. You'd think after that amount of time you would actually realise not to interrupt me doing my 3 lines of crappy dialogue before I say hello.
Okay, bear with hold on. Bear with me. Right, are you ready? Just bear with me. Let's go. Okay, folks. So, first up, set your Jedi power phases to stunning and brave. Vice, wingman, call it what you will of the channel, not Brian.
Evening, Brown. Evening, chat. Evening, fellow guests. Oh, there aren't none. Oh, but you fucking did that again. You interrupted again. Fuck's sake. How are we all?
Okay. Are you, my friend?
Yes, I like your Santa with the Robert Forrests and Spock ears. That's quite good.
Yeah, look at this, folks. Courtesy of Professor R2 and is it Bing? Not Crosby either. Is it Bing? Is it Bing AI?
I've no idea. It could be. Yeah.
Look at that.
It's a definite Robert Forster vibe, but the colours are nice.
Happy Christmas, everybody. Look at that. So you well, Brian?
Still a tad hoarse in the old throat department. A nice little honeyed gargle, and I'm still exactly the same as I was 20 minutes ago, but I'm not bad.
Are you drinking anything this evening?
I'm just about to crack open a bottle of Jack and get it with apple.
I will say, chats, what are we drinking this evening? Okay, so it's great to have you on. Shall we?
Thanks, Brownie. Great to be here.
Yes. Shall we get the old man on?
Yes, the wise elder of the channel.
Okay. Who's that? And last, but by no means least, he is the wise elder of the channel. You know the rest. He is the great Mega Geek himself. Old Grumpy Draws, Ian David Diaz.
Hello. You forgot to mention I am a member of the Star Wars Selfishes
Appreciation Society.
Appreciation Society. That's it. Yeah, I'm a member.
How are you?
I'm okay. I'm all right. No matter what life throws at you, you must try and enjoy every moment of it as much as you can.
They're coming in already.
It's shit.
It is.
Yeah.
What's your drink this evening?
I've got actually Jack neat, so I've got it neat. I haven't got any ice in it. I've just got a glass full. Well, half full, basically. Yeah.
Can we ask Ian, how long will it be before you think you'll start forgetting names, places, people, events?
I'm there, mate.
Excellent.
Literally there. Who are you again? Yeah.
No idea.
Brian, are you available to read a chat, perhaps?
Certainly. Black in the chat says, I wonder if, perhaps, maybe we could make Brown a connected universe and have two Browns running around, and at times they can, dare I say, assemble.
Yeah.
Mr. Brown, assemble.
Princess Fiona.
It's what can I say? Big day today, Ian.
Wow. Is it?
If
Was
you're
it?
a Who fan,
Yeah, I'm a fan, but I'm not really
Still?
liking. Well, I mean, Doctor Who is part
evening
of
chat.
my life. But the thing is, used to be part of my life. But I'm not liking the road they're going down, as everybody knows. I don't like the road they're going down. So the way it goes, I guess. Yeah.
It's a very bumpy road.
Well,
Lots of potholes.
it's not only Doctor Who that's suffering. We've discussed this thousands of times. It's every other show that's suffering as well. So I'm hoping this time will pass soon, so we can get back to real entertainment, if you know what I mean.
I will say, chat. Good evening. Anybody see Doctor Pooh this evening? Doctor Who?
Well, if they're American, they wouldn't have seen it, would they?
Well, yeah, on Disney.
No, but I mean, some might not have Disney.
Mm.
Is it on
There's a
Disney Minus in the US? Is that where
I think
It
so.
is. It's worldwide. Yeah.
Ah.
But if you haven't got Disney, you ain't going to be watching it, are you? In the US. So
Only there was other ways you could acquire it without subscription.
yeah. And sales
See,
centre.
this is it. Here you go. Fat Lobber skipped through and saw the ending.
Yeah. I don't know. I just get the strange feeling that there was loads of deliberate stuff. I mean, did you watch it, Brian? Or you're not a fan of Doctor Who, are you?
I'm not a fan, but I have, for the sake of Brown and the stream, I have given each of these three specials a watch. Anyway, continue.
Did you think that they were literally pushing the boat out, and it was very subtle, like shooting without no pants, and which I thought was a bit silly.
Yeah, but did you notice how? Sorry, I'm taking over. I'll let you talk in a minute.
No, go ahead. Yeah, go ahead.
Right.
Go ahead.
Did you notice how Tennant lost half of his clothing? That was what that was about.
Well, he got Shooty got his shirt and tie and his boxers and his shoes, didn't he?
His shreddies,
socks and his shoes. Yeah. So, and David Tennant was left with what he was left with. But did they say it was a binary Doctor now or something like that?
Generation.
Yeah, binary. And it's like, if that's not a clue to the road they're going down, then I don't know. Obviously, I couldn't mention it in a certain live stream that I was on, but there was a lot of stuff in there that really bothered me. That was one of them. Two was the idea that they will never let a white man pass on power to a black man, because that is one of those things that happening today as well. That's the reason why they didn't have the regeneration, the normal regeneration. I mean, that's what I think anyway. I might be wrong. Again, there's no point in saying it in other live streams, especially if people are quite sensitive to the subject of Doctor Who. I don't know, Brown and
people are
Brian
massively well, I've watched Doctor Who all my life.
Yeah.
Admittedly, I'm not as up with it as some of you guys, but in the 80s, 70s, Tom Baker, Peter Davidson, and Colin Baker on them. I was there. I was there. But people are far into it more than me.
I mean, it was okay, but it just wasn't. I said there's little bits that bothered me in it. Like in Unit, all the people on the desks that had any kind of power at all, they're all women. I mean, there wasn't one man that was, doing a computer calculation or anything
Thank
like
you,
that.
Auntie.
Do you know what I mean? It's just those little things that, well, they're not little things; they're big things in the scheme of things that bother me.
I spotted that when when he was firing the gun around and looking about. I never really thought about it before then, but you thought they're all ladies here. For some
He goes, Zodlander. I stopped watching after 2017. Was that 17 minutes past 8 in the evening?
Yeah.
I had high hopes for Jodie. Generally, I think everybody will give it a go, but was very disappointed. In my opinion, the last doc was Capaldi, fantastic, and he had a good ending. It's just, well, no, he had a bad ending because he was fired.
He had a bad ending because they dissed the first Doctor, didn't they? Played by Bradley, what's his face? So they dissed him, made him out to be a lecturess, bad to women, telling so and so to make a cup of tea and all that stuff. Again, that's bad now. Apparently, women shouldn't make cups of tea for anyone. So that's what I'm saying.
Well, my ex-girlfriend, when I was decorating the house, didn't, and that was 20 years ago. So she must have been very, very progressive. Here you go, Peter Pidrak for $2. Hello, Peter. It has not been a good week. Love you guys. Oh, Peter, what's wrong?
Go make a cup of tea, darling. May I make a request, Brown?
Go for it.
Can you swap myself and Ian for the sake of a fine composition?
You mean like that? Welcome to OCD live on air. Was it swapped?
Nope.
No.
Wait a minute.
Hey.
There you go. See that picture? That was taken 7 years ago. Actually, longer than that. 8 years ago, I think. Before the pandemic, definitely.
That's why you've got a smile on your face.
Yeah, exactly.
Here you go. Professor R2, I was willing to give Jodie and Chib now a chance, but quit after her first season. I think I watched the first season and then probably a little bit of the second. And then I bailed, and then I watched the final episode for her to get the boot. I didn't watch any of the Flux. I don't know about you, Ian.
No, I didn't watch it. I didn't watch any. I watched the first season. That was enough for me. I watched it because I was on on Dan's channel, so I watched it. And I just thought it was absolute rubbish. Everything about it was rubbish, personally.
Yeah, Jodie. Fat Lobber, £2. That's real money, allegedly, folks. When Shooty said, "I'm the captain now," was my fave.
There's bits that bother me, and I don't know. Well, did it bother you, Brian? The bit where Shooty was hugging David Tennant, kissed him on the forehead. I was like,
considering it's the same guy, it seemed a bit much, didn't it? It was a bit strange and out of place, if anything.
Yeah, a little bit.
They're just messages to people that this is where it's going now, and I'm not happy where it's going. I mean, really, it shouldn't really bother me, but it did bother me a bit. I was like, so the David Tennant Doctor's that weak? Do you know what I mean? It's like, maybe I'm old-fashioned where I believe that.
Well, at least they didn't kill him, thank God.
Yeah, well, I think they should have killed him. Really, he should have changed into Shooty completely. That's what I think.
That's almost this new zeitgeist that's out, and they did it with Han Solo, they did it with Luke Skywalker, but they not only have to just get rid of the other one, they have to retire him in incredibly ungrateful circumstances, or ungraceful circumstances, rather. And they did it again with this one.
Yeah, they did.
Tradition broken again. I think a couple of people mentioned in Dan's chat that maybe they were doing that to sort of separate it and have it almost like a separate canon, but I don't. I think that was more about grinding the old one down to make way for the new.
Yeah, it was.
You go, Black. Someone go throw salt in front of Russell T Davies. Very good.
Also, what's the crap where, you're a beautiful Doctor? I can't remember the line that when Shooty got separated from the girls were swooning over him, and I'm like, well, he's not ugly, but he's not good looking either, in my opinion.
I must admit, when you said he looked like Eddie Murphy on that live stream, I really ended up under the table.
He does look like Eddie Murphy. He does a bit, yeah. Young Eddie
Beverly
Murphy.
Hills Doc.
I will say, question. You know when he bi-generated?
Mm.
Surely, his body mass doubled.
Catherine Tate.
Yeah.
Yeah. His body mass doubled, so effectively he became two people. Surely he would have had the same body mass, so there would have been two short doctors, if you know what I mean.
I don't know. I just thought that whole idea of him being split into two was just. I just thought that it was everything that Russell T has done so far. It has led to this crap woke kind of thing. In the last episode, they did that thing about saying that Doctor is gay, and other stuff as well. In this one, we're basically saying what we're saying about the Doctor. We're saying that he's the old and this is the new, and this new Doctor is really happy to run around with no trousers. Do you know what I mean? It's just really odd. The whole thing is just odd, and it just doesn't sit well with me at all. Again, maybe it's because I'm old-fashioned and I'm looking for something I'm looking for a Doctor Who that's not, it kind of resembles the old Doctor Who, but something new.
Not a raging homosexual.
Look, there's nothing wrong with being a homosexual. I'm just saying that I don't think sexuality deserves to be in Doctor Who. It never has been.
No, it's just I know. Here you go, Keely Chow. Hello, Keely. Doctor Who is deader than Oakland's A's. Don't tell Mexican Iron Man I said that. Yeah, it's dead, folks. Not even resting.
Do you know, you think of all the dramatic entrances that all the other Doctors have made, and this one makes it with his arse out. I mean, for fuck's sake.
You go, Jay Goodwin. Maybe he doubled in volume, but halved in density.
Well, again, right, I don't believe in race swapping. Just left that, everybody was saying, oh, he was really good as the Doctor shooting. I'm like, I didn't see anything he did that made me believe he was the Doctor at all.
Well, not yet. Other than give Tennant a big kiss on the lips, forehead, I mean.
I can't help but think that's a lot of people wanting to support him, fair enough, in saying that rather than a genuine opinion, because 5 minutes or so I got on with not saying an awful lot and not doing an awful lot, throwing a ball about for 3 of those minutes. I don't get it, unless that's the only explanation I think I can give, is that they just want to support him. And fair enough, that's a legitimate place to take it.
What did we think of the episode? What did we think of Neil Patrick? Is it Harris?
Yes.
Carl from Starship Troopers.
Doogie Howser, MD.
Yeah. What did we think to him?
I did like him. I thought his performance was fun.
Yeah, it was great.
I thought he was fun.
Quality.
I thought the episode was okay, to tell you the truth.
I'll agree with that.
Yeah, it was okay, but I think for the 60th, I think it's not very good at all, to tell you the truth. I mean, it should be more spectacular. The story should have been more thought out. I mean, the idea that the Doctor has a keepy uppy with a ball.
Well, yeah, but somebody said if you're a 7-year-old watching that,
Dan
so
said
fair
that.
enough. Fair enough.
No,
there's a lot of creepy elements in it that would not exactly be suitable for a 7-year-old either. Sorry, when you go.
The one with the dolls.
It was that, yes. And that's the thing, what's bittersweet about this new Doctor Who stuff.
So what made me laugh was that the Doctor can't be a tough macho man or even, go in that direction. Like, for instance, he goes into the room and he sees that guy as a puppet. And then he looks up and he sees, you know what I mean? And then he kind of like backs away and he comes out the room. Meanwhile, the dinner lady, known as, she goes into the room. She's a doll. Doll tries to jump her. She kicks the crap out of all of them.
That's a good point. What I mean?
Yeah, it's like, well, come on, what the Doctor is scared and the dinner lady isn't. Do you know what I mean?
It reminded me of that scene in Trainspotting,
Mm.
where maybe the baby falling from the ceiling.
Yeah.
And Renton's trying to come off the gear. Shades of that. Scottish accents didn't help.
Yeah. That's what I'm saying. It's just little things like that bothers me. In the whole thing, you know.
Yeah, that's what's bittersweet about it, Ian, because if there was none of that, the last 3 episodes would have been a nice introduction to get people back into it.
Yeah.
But it's just the, as I said to Brian before we came on, enjoy the episode, then you just prepare yourself for the hammer to the mouth towards the end.
And that big
10 minutes wallop.
That big speech he talks about, about social media and stuff like that, and when the doctor was going on about 23, how social media and everybody thinks they're right and stuff like that. I can't help thinking that was having a go at the fans who disagrees with this era.
Well, yeah.
Well, absolutely. Right across the board, I guess. Yeah, but I mean, I might be wrong about that because I didn't really listen to what he was saying.
No, I think you're spot on to infer that from it. I mean, Russell T Davies himself is a very guy that reckons he's right and everybody else can fuck off. From what I've seen recently, at least.
But he's playing it that we think we're like that. Do you know what I mean? But us fans are like that.
The message.
That's how he's playing it. And when the doctor always says to Kate, "Don't shoot," she always fucking ends up shooting, stupid cat. Always. And some soldiers died because of her incompetence. Do you know what I mean? Which made me laugh.
It's fine though.
Sorry?
That's fine. If it had been a male who'd done that would have been hell to pay. But it's fine.
I did like seeing Mel back though. What's that? Bonnie Langford. I thought that because I hated that
nice
touch. Bonnie Langford, but it was nice seeing her there, I guess, and she wasn't too via the message kind of thing, was she? So
I quite enjoyed Neil Patrick Harris's antics and his performance. He is really clearly a very talented guy. I can't help but think some of that was maybe negotiated, as in what would you like to do when you're on this show, and the dancing thing was a bit too much. It could have been more menacing. I also thought, he was hell of a patient with that gun, sitting waiting half an hour for the doctor to buy a generator when he could have blasted both of them and everyone standing there too. It was kind of strange.
That is the logic. That's why I keep saying, and a lot of people get angry with me, Doctor Who needs to grow up, right? 7-year-olds, kids these days are far more advanced than we were in the 60s or even the 70s. 7-year-olds understand things fully, right? So there's no point in saying they play catch with the ball, because that will apply to 7-year-olds. 7-year-olds are far more advanced now. So if you put an ending like the way Picard beat Q, for instance, by using logic, I think 7-year-olds will get that too, because that's how advanced they are now because of the internet and the phones and stuff like that. So there's no reason to have things like that in Doctor Who anymore, because the young people are more advanced, but they're not taking that into consideration, are they? So
well, they know lots of stuff about gender now. So Ego, Adam Jones, we were talking about this earlier, believe it or not. He was in the new Matrix movie.
He was.
I missed him because I turned that shite off after 5 minutes. I lasted 25 minutes for Matrix 4.
And also
the entire thing.
Did you? I watched it too. Yeah, he was playing the same character.
Yeah,
definitely.
I couldn't believe how bad. I couldn't believe how bad Matrix 4 was. I almost felt as if Jeremy Beadle was going to run in. That's one for the 80s UK kids. Tell me this was all a joke.
Yeah, it was awful, wasn't it? Let's face it, it was really bad. But yeah, I don't know about this Doctor Who. I think I'm hoping it's going to be a success for the Doctor Who fans. That I've got a feeling I'm going to be leaving it soon. I'm going to probably take 2 episodes of Shooty, and then they're going to put something woke in there or something, or the message, and then I'm out, because I don't want to be watching shows like that. It's, for me, I think it's morally wrong, so I can't really support that kind of nonsense. You know what I mean? So I got a feeling I'll be leaving soon Sorry,
Dan said there was no woke elements in there, but
there was
the race bit, and there was 2 bits about the kind of wheelchair. I think to me, I don't mind that so much. There's an element of good woke and bad woke. It didn't hit you over the head, but I think there's a couple of bits that you just mentioned there. There was definitely some more of the extreme woke elements on it. Maybe people just don't see it. If they're seeing it as part of the story, they haven't seen the pattern of, as I said before, Luke Skywalker, Han Solo, Picard, etc. Yeah.
What were the woke elements?
Well, the bi thing for one, the bi bi doctor thing, whatever it is, he turned into, or what they call the transformation now, by something,
I might give that the benefit of the doubt.
The 2 wheelchair elements.
There
was the very bit at the start where assumed that he was from faraway climes rather than being born in England, and there's also the character of I'm a bothered, being able to fight off people while the Doctor just sits there like a fanny.
Yeah.
Again, good woke and bad woke. There's elements of good woke and bad woke in there, in my opinion.
It's really hard though. It's hard to I'm finding it hard to shoot something with a female lead in it, because you have to keep thinking, if I do this, then people think that it's woke, and if I do that, then people think it's woke. So it's very hard to write something like. I don't mind Donna being a strong female character.
No,
but
I don't either.
Does she have to be like that all the time? She should have been scared to make that scene work with the dolls. She should have been scared.
Oh, I did like that scene.
Yeah, but she wasn't. There was no trace of fear in her face whatsoever.
Yeah, but didn't she have the? She had the power of the TARDIS or something in her, so she's still a bit of that.
And that's another thing that didn't make any sense in the first episode. They both stood there, Donna and her son, and they said. No. I'm not saying anything bad here. What I'm trying to make a point. The point is, they said it's something that a male doctor won't be able to see, but yet her son is a male. So because biologically he's a male, how could he perform that act? What I mean.
Female presenting, I need to be careful what I say in case Nicholas Sturgeon's stormtroopers of old still come round and pull me out the house, so I might just shut up actually for the next 10 minutes if I'm going to talk.
Here you go, folks. Arch Collin, the rabbi was of the opinion that RTD just wanted to get the word "by" repeated in there.
Yeah, I think he did. I think there's nothing that's accidental in this. I think everything was done deliberate, definitely. And again, the reason why he didn't go from David Tennant to Ncuti is because, again, it's all part of the woke agenda, isn't it? About the white privilege and stuff like that. So I think it's done deliberately, personally. I think, but I may be wrong.
And even if it isn't, we've just become so traumatized by it, sensitized by it, cynical about it, that we just go,
I think there's an element of if you go and buy yourself a red Ford Fiesta and you look about and you start to see red Ford Fiestas everywhere, there's maybe elements you would see from films of old that weren't necessarily supposed to be woke, they just were story elements, but now you're seeing it through your own filter as well, so you need to kind of use a bit of common sense, I think.
Princess Fiona says, I'm not going to put it on screen because the Autobots will pick it up. Cinematic universe, non-linear time.
Yeah, I don't know why they did that with. Well, I do know why. Because they don't want the Ncuti Doctor connected to a Caucasian man, because that's what the BBC is all about. And same thing with Disney. But, so that's the reason why they did this generation the way they did it. I didn't like this generation at all. I think it destroys what Doctor Who is all about. Passing on the baton to someone else. How could a David Tennant Doctor be still alive? And that makes no sense to me. And why did he split into two? What happened there? He got shot through the chest.
Was it the energy weapon?
I don't know. I really don't know why it happened. And plus, that energy weapon, they can fire from there straight into space to destroy a satellite. If they hit a human being at that range, it's going to go right through the building. Do you know
Well,
what I
yeah,
mean? Right through the. Yeah.
it hits the Doctor, split him in two, but the beam was still going through. So where did the beam go? It's going into the building. Building's
Yeah,
fine.
exactly. It would have killed people behind it.
The building would have gone up. Stark Towers would have gone up.
Yes, I'm saying. So that's why I say Doctor Who needs to grow up. I'll keep saying this. Like the first episode, Star Beast, whatever it's called, you're walking towards your bin and you see like a big rat with big thing eyes. You're not going to start talking to it, are you? You're going to run.
Well,
The same thing with.
If you worked in Batley, you'd see something like that every day.
But same
it was
thing.
Very Stark Towers, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was.
Same model.
And the same thing with the last episode. They step out the TARDIS. Wolf is there. I start talking to them, and everybody goes mad. That doesn't make any sense. What happens? Should happen?
Poor Wilf wasn't in tonight's episode.
No, somebody standing in for him. You can tell it was obvious.
Oh,
really
bad. Shame is that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So it's just that logic doesn't go through Doctor Who, just unlike other TV shows. Do you know what I mean? And it really annoys me sometimes.
Who would like to see a still from the Christmas special?
Go on in.
Probby. A couple of little slides for you folks. Probby posted this.
All right. Yeah. That was from the clip, wasn't it? He was dancing.
For everybody.
Pretty sure. Yeah. There's a clip. Yeah. That you see at the end of the episode. He was dancing in some kind of. Shall I call it a discotheque or club? Yeah. I again, this is deliberate, isn't it? The Doctor's dressed in this way, and I don't know whether that's a gay club either. So this is where it's going, and quite frankly, I don't think I should entertain something like this because I actually believe this is, it's not moral. I think it's morally wrong in my opinion. But then again, I might be wrong.
Morally wrong in that they're changing an established character into something completely different.
Yeah.
You go, Professor R2. No thanks. He's a club picking up his next companion. Yeah.
I don't really care now. If the Christmas special is going to have this in it, and kids are going to be watching this, I think it's very inappropriate. To tell you the truth.
Doctor Who. Who's got the poppers, man? Popper.
Jesus Christ. It does have a slight air of Channel 4 at 11:25, doesn't it?
Yes, it does.
Amyl nitrates, everybody. Doctor Who.
Brown noses bum meds in more ways than one.
Yes.
Russell T's writing about what he knows, but does he have to put sexuality into everything that he writes?
Yeah, Mom.
Yeah, it's I don't know. Maybe I'm wrong. I probably am. According to a lot of people, I don't know.
I had trouble understanding what he was saying.
Did you? He had a weird accent.
Yeah. Was
that Scottish accent?
His accent sounds like a kind of combination of. Where's he from? Is he from? Is it Nigeria or Rwanda?
Nigeria.
It's like an African accent with a slight Scottish lilt to it.
Yeah, brought up in Scotland. Might need to work on that.
Scottish and partly the I should be good at that, shouldn't I?
Possibly. Yeah. So, I'm probably going to watch this because there's going to be nothing else on Christmas.
Well, Christmas Day.
Well, at least it's on Christmas Day.
Yeah, I mean, I'll watch it, but as I said, if it's got a scene like this in it, and I'll be questioning whether I should watch any more. I mean, look, there's nothing wrong with this. Look, if people are into this stuff, that's great. Let them have it. But for me, I think this is inappropriate for children. If this is going to go out Christmas Day for children, I think it's really inappropriate. But especially the way he's dressed and everything. But if the BBC allows this to go out at 6:30 on the Christmas day, then I think there's something wrong. But then people say to me I'm old-fashioned,
Is that a kilt he's got on, or is it like the pair of
The
Joker's
kilt.
trousers from 1989?
No, it's the kilt, mate. It's the kilt. Everything's done deliberately. There's nothing that's done by chance in this at all.
Here you go. Tom has some thoughts. Brown, that's me. You know the great Christmas movie, LA Confidential?
I know they've got Confidential.
I haven't seen that in years.
Nor
Kim
have I.
Basinger, Guy Pearce.
Yep.
I don't think I've ever seen it.
And
No?
who else is in it? The Gladiator fella.
Russell
Crowe. Yeah, Russell Crowe's in it.
She won the Oscar for that. Kim Basinger. Yeah.
Yeah.
Speaking of Gladiator, did anybody see the trailer for Gladiator 2 that dropped yesterday?
No, because it doesn't exist.
Isn't it?
That's a fake trailer. I was just because you
Is
don't
it?
watch Game of Thrones. I was watching it. I went, wait a minute, that's fucking Pedro Pascal is Oberyn Martell. That's a Ricky Lake. That one. That's fake.
So that wasn't true then.
No, fake.
Oh, it's the internet. I thought it was.
Not true.
That's a couple of. He's told us that thing about Michael Adebayo as well. That's 2 bum steers you gave us this week, Brown.
Yeah, but it's the internet. So what do? I've got to believe the internet.
You got to look carefully though, because I think they do put in the description that it's a fan trailer. There's loads of fan trailers out there of certain things, so you got to look at the description.
Would you like to buy a timeshare in Bulgaria, Brown? Just a thing
Yeah.
My internet is very spotty, folks, so I do apologise. Do you want to see some slides?
Are we going to do that thing where we vote for nice people or beautiful actors or actresses?
Yeah, I've been doing all the pictures today
Cool.
for the hot ladies.
Do we have a sneak preview of the
hot
lovely ladies?
No.
Why?
Instead, we've got Neil Patrick Harris, Emma Bofford, and Paisley's finest export, David Tennant.
So, Ian, thoughts on this episode? What a great episode. Did you like it?
I did enjoy some of it, but again, it's the taste that really upsets me with this, and it spoils the whole thing for me. A lot of people would say they enjoyed it, they didn't like this bit, but they still enjoyed it. But for me, I enjoyed it, but ultimately, what they were peddling is not of my taste. You know what I mean?
Brian, your thoughts on the wonderful Special 3, The Giggle?
Well, as you know, I've never been a big Doctor Who fan. I've tried to watch it over the decades, and I can never quite get into it. I was the same with this, the 3 off specials. Again, I didn't enjoy this one at all, other than visually. I thought visually it looked incredible. I don't know quite why they had the shaky cam and even some of the most static of shots. That was a bit of a strange stylistic choice. I thought Neil Patrick Harris's performance was really, really good.
Yes,
a bit much at times, purely in maybe the choice of some of the things they had him doing. Again, I think I touched on that earlier, saying it was probably stuff that they would quite like to have done, and they turned it into a musical and all that. It was a bit much. I just tend to endure it for these shows. I cannot get into it in the slightest, I'm afraid. Sorry, Brown.
I thought the sets for Unit was very impressive, Ian.
Yeah, it was. And also what didn't make any sense as well is why would you strap the TARDIS to a helicopter and fly it to Unit? All the doctor needs to do is go inside there, press a couple of switches and he'll materialize in Unit. Do you know what I mean?
What was that all about?
I don't know. Before, though.
Yeah, but it's stupid though. There's no need, because obviously Unit trusts the Doctor.
Yeah.
So what you normally say is, Doctor, we need your help, and we'll see you back at Unit. This is where we're going. Here's the location. There's no need to get a helicopter and fucking pick up the because the thing could do its own thing, can't it? There's no need for it.
The TARDIS has that same kind of the beam me up idea where they don't have to really film them moving from location to location.
Exactly.
That's part of the gimmick that it had way back, and it ends up being incorporated into the story. So it's maybe just the Disney money getting thrown at it. They decided to put that in, even though it was entirely unnecessary.
Yeah, and the Doctor was in a helicopter, and it's like, well, why are you in a helicopter? You've got a fucking machine that goes from time and space, and you know, it's,
you don't want to be swinging about that TARDIS with a coffee making
exactly,
thing.
yeah, exactly. So, yeah, exactly. Why would you? There's just little things like that. Again, Doctor Who needs to grow up. You need to have someone that checks on logic in the screenplay, because that makes no sense whatsoever. That's only done because they could do the effect. I mean, it looks spectacular, but in the long run, it just doesn't work.
Genuinely, it was good to see the Doctor being the smartest person in the room again.
Yeah, he was doing his thing, wasn't he? And no girls put him down this time around. It was quite nice.
Which was nice.
Very nice.
Anything else we want to add? Or we exhausted that?
I think there's not much. What else can you say about this episode? Then it was okay. I hate the woke stuff in it, even though it could be interpreted that it wasn't woke. But I know what they do. I know that in their delivery.
Yeah, it's very.
So I say it's woke.
It's very bittersweet.
Yeah, if people don't agree with me, then that's fine with me. But I think I just don't like. I hate the ending with the David Tennant Doctor, and he's with what? Donna Noble's family. What for?
Yeah.
What for? Why would he retire there? There's so many planets. There's so many places to visit. You know, why would you?
The TARDIS was parked in the garden, so he can go when he wants.
Yeah, but the thing is, though, why would you settle at her place? She's so annoying. She really is the worst companion ever. In my opinion. I don't like her at all. I think she's rude. She thinks much of herself. You know, I just when she was first introduced, I thought there's some nice moments between their friendship, but I just think, nah. You know, I'd never create a character like that that's dislikable. What's the point in that? Anyway, whatever.
That's a surprise. I'm not so enamored with the writing of these specials because she's changed a bit, but she was all right back in the day. I didn't have a problem with her.
No, I did.
Fun? Oh, okay.
Yeah, I always had a problem with her because she was rude. You know, and any sane person would tell her to shut up. You know, there were times when she would say something and irritate in the face of death, right? And she'd do something that'd be really irritating and tell off the Doctor, and the Doctor have to save her. Not once did the Doctor turn around and say to her, "Shut up! I'll slap you. I'm trying to save your life. Just shut the fuck up."
You go in. Side effect. Catherine Tate is a terrible actress. She can only play one.
No, she's not bad. She's not a bad actress. I just don't like the character that she's portraying. That's all. I think the character she's portraying is rude and thinks too much of herself. That's what I think. And I think
Tom has some thoughts. Sorry,
go on.
I like Donna, but to retire with her and not move about, madness.
Yeah, it is. It's complete madness.
Odd, isn't it? Yeah. Very odd. Okay, got a couple of slides. We'll do the Doctor Who and then we'll just talk shit for a bit.
Oh, just rubbish.
Yeah, obviously, there are people who like it, and good for them. Wow, what an epic #Doctor Who, an inventive science fiction story, a nostalgic love letter to the show's past, and a great moral tale that holds a mirror up to the diversive, anger-filled world of 2023, all in one, plus added Nashuti Gatwa and Spice Girls. Bravo! Bravo! Russell T. Davis.
I'm glad he liked it.
Yeah.
I'm really glad that
somebody's got to.
Yeah. Well, no, it's not. It's like I don't begrudge people that like this. That's fine if they like it. It's great if they like it, and that's fantastic. But for me, I just
there you go, docking.
Space docking.
Push harder, Doctor. How could he? The thing what got me is, as I said earlier, how could he double effectively in mass? Because surely it would be the same mass.
No, you're thinking about it too hard. They wanted it.
Well, I want it to grow up.
Yeah, so do I.
I'm more alarmed by the fact that Doogie Howser's sitting in the back just waiting for them to do their thing rather than blast them all to oblivion.
Yeah.
Again, needs to grow up because if that villain wanted to get rid of the Doctor, he would just shot them, both of them. Didn't. Just ridiculous, absolutely ridiculous. I don't know. I mean, I don't know.
Tennant rocking some quiff. I thought his quiff was out of order this evening.
Yeah, I think it was stupid. I think they should just left his hair alone. He's looking really his age now, isn't he? In my opinion.
Mm-hmm.
Well, he's in his 50s, isn't he?
Ian, did you ever see him in the ITV show Days about the serial killer?
Yes, I did. I think he was great.
He was fantastic in that. I didn't realise he had the acting chops until I saw him in that. He was excellent.
He's a very good actor. It's just, that's what I'm saying. It's just, I don't think he gets directed too well in these Doctor Who things because he just gurns a lot and shouts a lot. And
I used to gurn a lot in the 90s.
Towards the end of the evening.
Well, all of the evening. Was it the Satan Pit?
Is that the club you were talking about in the 90s?
No. You know when, Ian, when he was his first series of Doctor Who, when he turned up?
Yeah.
What was the episode where there was the devil inside the center of this planet?
That was Matt Smith, was it not? That wasn't David Tennant.
No, he had to go down to the center of this planet because the devil.
Oh, I can't remember.
Was it stuck in a black? This planet was stuck on a black hole or something.
I can't remember.
Yeah, here you go. Satan Pit, because I had my reservations about Tennant, and then when he did his monologue when he was going down to the center of the planet, and he was doing his monologue, I just thought, "Fuck, this boy's good."
The thing is, though, Doctor Who,
was in.
We needed somebody to take Doctor Who in another direction. They're just playing the greatest hits, but added more, more woke stuff in there. It's going to be interesting to see what Gary thinks of it all and on his take on it and stuff, and other people like the Drinker, and see what they think about it, because those people are far more intelligent. Well, I like to say they're far more in they can see more.
They're not fans. There's only one person Gary is a true fan. The other ones just do it for clicks.
Well, even if they do it for clicks, they still see more than me. Do you know what I mean? I mean, but it's good listening to them because you get to learn more, especially if you're a screenwriter. Learn what not to do, if you know what I mean. So,
Princess Fiona, David Tennant is now Tenement at Mr. Brown Alliance.
I'm just seriously, you should not be playing the Doctor. You should not be playing a Doctor. It should be someone Doctorish. This era should be more about the Doctor not on Earth anymore, visiting planets, fighting robots, maybe a Dalek or two.
Yeah, was that robot? What was in it?
What was that?
There was a robot in Unit.
Yeah.
What the hell's that?
Vink.
I think, yeah.
The Vink?
Yes.
Something like that.
I think they're basically lining up the show for their own show, aren't they? Unit show with a female lead again.
Is that why they've spent all the money on the set? Because it was
probably.
a mightily impressive set. That was.
Yeah. So what's his name? The guy played Brigadier. He didn't deserve his own show, did he? But yet she does.
Well, yeah. Because there's going to be no Torchwood.
Oh, I didn't like Torchwood at all.
Oh, yeah, I thought Torchwood was okay.
I thought it sucked.
It was all right.
for the same reasons of this. There's too much sexual stuff in it.
Kind of been overrun by Scottish folk, you know. We've got Nakuti, we've got David Hairflick,
and not Brian, yes,
and not Brian, and PG maybe, and what's the Flasher's name?
Who's Scottish Scottish Celts, even though he's in Yorkshire, I think.
The Flasher, who's the Flasher? What's his name? John Barrowman.
Oh, yeah, John Barrowman.
Rock out with your cock out.
I saw a guy that looked like John Barrowman yesterday. I was in the Indian, eating a nice Indian, actually. And I saw this guy, it looked like him, but I thought it was him. But when he started talking, I thought, no, that's not him. But it was a dead ringer for John Barrowman.
Barrowman's got a strange accent in that he alternates between a kind of American and a strange, but Bathgate or something he's from. It very, very strong.
Here you go, folks. Joe Darkness. Hello, my friend. Yeah, I'll start again. Torchwood was okay until Captain Jack started shagging anything that moves.
But see, that's the problem with Russell T's stuff. You know, Russell T is an okay writer. You know, everybody keeps saying he's a genius writer and he's a really good writer.
Loves him.
He's okay. I can't comment on, you know, that it's a sin thing because that's not the kind of thing I watch. But a lot of people say it's really good. A lot of people say it's really good, but nothing I've seen in Doctor Who leads me to believe that he's a genius writer. In fact, I think Moffat did more for Doctor Who than Russell T, in my opinion.
Here you go, folks. Apparently it's Wayland Bucephus. Was he a tasty Indian?
No, he wasn't. I was eating a tasty.
Yeah, what did you have?
I had chicken korma and pillau rice. That's what I had. And also I had naan bread. It was garlic naan bread. Yeah. But my fingers still smell of the naan bread. Which is not good. Not good.
You say something else then.
No.
Glut juice.
Yeah.
Okay. Shall we do the next slide?
Why not?
Look at this. See, Mark Scales, whoever he is, fucking brilliant. 2 hearts. Look at that, everybody. Fantastic.
Oh, I didn't think it was fucking brilliant. I thought it was fucking sad, personally. I'm too old-fashioned. I just think that him wandering around with no trousers on, I thought it was just a bit inappropriate for children. Maybe.
I didn't understand why. How could they duplicate the TARDIS?
It's a big plastic mallet, Brown. That's where we are with the rating quality.
That was just bullshit, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was a bit like Star Trek, isn't it, where they in trouble and they're getting attacked by all sides, their Enterprise, and they say, if we move this to this and this to this equation, that equation, we can dodge them. I mean, they dodge them. It's like this. They wanted 2 TARDISes. Oh yeah, the toy master said if we win, then we can have a special prize, and this is it. I wish, you know, and then makes 2 TARDISes, doesn't he?
How did he know that by rattling the side of the TARDIS with a big Harley Quinn-esque mallet that would happen?
No idea. None whatsoever. Makes no sense to me.
Here you go, side effects. Fuck it, that'll do.
That's exactly what it is.
Yeah.
That's right. Yeah. So I'm saying it's when I look at it closely, it's not a very good episode, but I did enjoy some of it.
Well, Fat Lobber. I felt physically sick when he was waving the cartoon hammer. Stream killer.
If this is where we're going, I'm not really excited about the next step.
Not Brian.
I must admit, having listened to Wednesday's stream back over. Every time you go make that noise, Brown, it nearly deafens me. It's almost on a
Why?
par with Z's billions.
I think my Ian's eating noise is fantastic.
That's you. That's not me.
Fantastic.
That's because you're a raging narcissist, Brown.
Here you go, Jay Goodwin. Doctor Who writing is akin to British Leyland automobiles. Shite, in other words.
Well, they have got fans, and I don't want the people that like this era. I don't want them to not have this era. Do you know what I mean? I got nothing against this era. If this is what they want for Doctor Who, and they have a lot of fans will support it, good luck to them, you know. But for me, it doesn't work for me, this kind of thing. So there you go.
Well, only time will tell. Shall we see what's next?
Go on in. I hope it's not more Doctor Who.
Okay. Gary was straight in there. First, we are going to gaslight you.
Sorry.
Then bore you to death with fanfic. Doctor Who. R.I.P. Hashtag R.I.P. Doctor Who. What do you think to that then?
Silence.
Not a lot.
Not a lot. There is a lot of this. Well, I've got to be honest, most of these IPs recently have veered dangerously into fanfic territory, and Doctor Who's been no exception so far. Having said that, I'm a limited authority on this, being that I wasn't particularly a Doctor Who fan, but
I think if you're making Doctor Who, if you're making a new Doctor, you've got to find the balance between pleasing the fans, especially the old fans, and trying to entice the new fans. And that's what Russell T did brilliantly when he started Doctor Who up in the 2000s.
Yeah.
But now he just seems to be satisfied going back to the well and adding a lot of folk stuff in there. That's all he's doing.
Doctor Who trending.
God.
Oh, there's no point. It's no point even writing that. If you don't like this era, as Dave Cullen says, stay away.
Yeah, just leave, folks.
Yeah.
Oh, God, it's sad, isn't it? Okay.
Maybe we should do a Dan and see it's fantastic, isn't it? Oh, what a fabulous episode of Doctor Who this was. Absolutely delighted. Superb. Couldn't be better.
No.
Maybe not.
Maybe
not.
So we've seen that.
Yeah, we've seen it.
I wonder how Dan will be explaining that Christmas Day then.
I feel sorry for Dan. There's a kind of Brian Young thing about it. I just think you can't accept it. It's slightly crap now. No offense to the guy, but I mean, you've seen stuff that has been beloved for so many people just been turned into a strange hybrid of what was before.
Yeah. As I said, I don't have anything against people that like this era. It's fine, but it's not for me. You know, I mean, is it wrong for me to say that I think this is inappropriate for children? The way he's dressed, the way he's. I saw the clip on the end of the episode.
It's pushing it, in my opinion.
Yeah. So if I think that way, then, and also again, it all stems to the Doctor being black, because this is race swapping, and I don't care what anyone says. He's an alien. He could do bollocks. You know, but it's true for the classic Who. He always went from white guy to white guy to white guy. That is the Doctor. To change him for current year, it's just being stupid. And in fact, if you want a hero, a man of color, make up someone new. You know, have the guts to do something new rather than to infiltrate what's beloved by people for over 60 years and piss them off.
Yeah, I totally agree. Sorry, Brown.
I'd have a Doctor that comes from Jamaica.
Oh, God, here we go.
Dr. What?
Dr. Jamaica.
I felt it when the Doctor was like an upper-class Brit thesp. I preferred that. I didn't even like it when it was Sylvester McCoy. I thought he was too Too much of a joke, for my opinion. But.
Brian, on 1
Yes.
hour, are you available to read? Z's not here, and you know the rule. Are you going to step in to be a robot for the droid?
Certainly, I'll stick in. All right, change it for 10 fucking New Zealand dollars in a chest. It's L. Brandon stream. I'm not watching this crap. It's literally, it's Doctor Who fucking cares. I don't even care enough to listen to this fucking stream. It is a donation. In lieu of my presence, have a pint of me instead.
Is that
was a very Welsh that accent.
towards the ending, yeah.
Cheers, Romeo Tango November.
So I take it Lee doesn't agree with this error.
We've asked, Lee, where are you? We asked Lee to come on, but
yeah, I mean, I'm you know, I do feel sorry for people like Lee and Simon and stuff like that, who those two happen to be gay, because they don't want their sexuality to be portrayed this way, especially shows that they like. So
yeah, here you go, folks. Atom Gray. Sorry, I'm late, but I'm sick of Doctor Who.
Yeah, don't blame you, pal.
Shame, I was kind of hoping that Probby would come on this evening to give us his thoughts, but he might be sitting there sticking pins in an effigy of RTD. He'd be taking them out the chibnall and sticking them in the RTD.
There you go, Princess Fiona. Technically, this isn't race swapping, since the original Time Lord was a bog. It's actually gender swapping. Dan thought the timeless kid was retconned.
Yeah, and I remember when I said on Dan's stream, I said, Gary, it's been retconned. And I get a message from Gary saying, I don't think it has been. So I don't know. This is going to be interesting to see what Gary says on his stream about this retconning thing. I mean, Dan's convinced that the whole thing's been retconned in a subtle way. I mean, I do get what he's saying as well, because the toy maker called the Doctor a Time Lord.
Yeah.
So, yeah, I don't know, mate. I don't know.
So it could, yeah. His theory was the toy maker, because he had the master in his teeth. Something's gone on.
Yeah.
What was the teeth thing about? That was horrendous. The far from the teeth, sure, his teeth to be normal, and then the close up was that horrifying, creepy. There's always been a creepy element to Doctor Who that always gives me the willies.
Well, that's what the Doctor wants, isn't it?
Careful.
But go and read it. Go on.
I was going to say, Phantom Outsider. Hello, my friend. Doctor Who used to be a Time Lord from Gallifrey. Now he's a different kind of Lord from who knows where, per the crappy child. Doctor isn't from Gallifrey.
Well, according to the Toy Master, when he was showing them that puppet show, he showed them how the Doctor's companions came a cropper.
Yeah.
But he also said he suggested, or I think he said it, I can't remember because I've only seen it once, that he was responsible for Flux, and also he turned the Master into his gold tooth, didn't he?
Yeah.
So that suggests to me that everything that's happened in the Jodie era wasn't true. It was all made by the Toy Master, and that's the conclusion Dan has come to. So, as I said, I'm not clever enough to figure it out, but it'd be interesting to see what Gary says about it, and maybe, who's that guy with the gas mask? I can't remember who he is. Mauler, and the rest of them, what they think of this so-called retcon. Because as I said, the more you listen, the more you can learn about these things, and it might help in the long run. So,
Toy Master used to be a shop in Paisley where David Tennant was from.
That was the Game Master.
Okay, shall we see what's next?
Something else, hopefully.
Oh, here we go.
Oh no! What is this?
Do you remember on
yeah.
Wednesday
Sakes.
where we said you said 50,000 to make a fan Doctor Who, didn't you? So me being a wanker said at Ben Shapiro, dear Ben, a real movie director friend, that's Ian David Diaz of mine, wants to film a hashtag Doctor Who fan episode to stick it to the BBC.
Why would you put my name to that?
Well, because you're
Why?
the director.
Yeah.
Can you spare $50,000, please? And the answer was
No.
Brian, are you available?
Yeah. Thank you. Why don't
Brian,
you?
you
Ben
available?
Shapiro says, "Fuck off."
Yeah.
Wouldn't
it have been great if you said yes? I even put Gary on there, but I don't think Gary would have seen it.
Moving on.
Moving on. There were lots of people. The people were doing lots of theories. Kind of. We said that if all the fans of Nerdrotic and this channel and Dan's channel and just donated $1, that we could probably get to that 50,000. So
yeah, but Dan wouldn't.
It's the logistics of doing it, though, isn't it?
Dan won't subscribe to it at all because he believes in this new Doctor Who. He thinks it's on its way, to coming back. So he believes in it. So he wouldn't stick any money. He wouldn't ask anyone to stick any money into it. But the thing is, I can get into big trouble doing this. If it actually happened, I can get into huge trouble.
How?
It could stop me from getting future work.
Well, somebody said there are ways of working around copyrights.
No, you don't need a copyright to make a fan film.
Yeah.
As long as you don't make any money out of it. That's the rule, isn't it? So you can make a fan film.
BBC would never allow it.
Well, the BBC has allowed other fan Doctor Who, and they're all on YouTube. So all you have to do is type in Doctor Who fan film. You'll see all of them. BBC will allow it, but if they see you making money out of it,
it's got to be purely for nothing. Arch Colin, let Miss Brown answer me. You should. I know things you should have done after. I thought I should have done. You should have asked Elon, telling him Ian wants to stick it to Disney.
He'd probably give us more than 50,000, wouldn't he? They go, yeah, make it properly. Here you go, 5 million. That'd be interesting, wouldn't it?
Yeah, just one. Oh God, if we could just get 50,000 people, or ideally say 5. Is it 5,000? $10 each. God, that'd be good.
Yeah. I'll be in so much trouble if I did it.
There you go, Arch Colin. It's not copyright; it's the vindictiveness of
Yeah.
That's what it's the wrath of those two, isn't it?
The thing is, though, if you do make a fan film and it's really good, the first thing you'd probably do is, I guess, try and persuade a cinema to screen it for one day, and go around the world with it and tell everyone. That it's screening here via social media and see how many people turn up. And then you can take it on the road. You can, go to Dallas or something like that, or, Australia.
Yeah, we could do a world tour.
World tour.
We could get everybody to pay for it. And we could just travel the globe on everybody.
I mean, that's
welcome to freebies on the Mr.
Freebies
Brown
on Mr. Brown.
No, give us your money, folks. We're off to Spain.
It would be good, but I don't think there's enough people out there that care that much about Doctor Who. That's the problem.
Here you go. Sorry, I got sidetracked. Princess Fiona. Actually, Colin, I sent that tweet to Elon. And then Jay said, "So start a GoFundMe."
That doesn't work. People. Yeah.
Well, I'd be up for this.
What's that?
Atom Gray.
Brownie
does.
And Yorkshire.
Yeah. I think this would only work if we get Gary on board to promote it,
No, I don't want.
because the drinker, for his Ryan Drake film that he wanted to do, he set a GoFundMe for $20,000.
Yeah, but that
And
is.
he got 10 times that amount.
Yeah, but because he's.
So it's the numbers, you see. He's got the
Yeah.
numbers.
But I don't, I don't think.
This would only work if Gary came on board.
I'd
It would, Ian. Simple as.
well,
if Gary wants some decent Doctor Who, we all want some decent Doctor Who. That's it.
Brian doesn't. Brian don't give a shit about.
Well, he don't give a shit now.
As I said, right, that's a huge undertaking to ask someone. It really is.
When Drinker did his Ryan Drake, as I said,
we've yet to see it, haven't we?
Well, yeah, it's out in a few months apparently. The target was $20,000, and he made about 8 times that just in that one evening.
Oh right. Well, can he not make a film then, rather than just?
Well, he is. It's more of a film now. Yeah,
more of a feature.
Yep.
Oh, cool.
Apparently, it's on the way. It's in its final stages, apparently. Okay, so I'd like to see a fan film made by you. You even had your Doctor lined up, didn't you?
Yeah. The problem is that you need people that will work for nothing, and people have to work for a living, don't they?
Yeah, they do. The chat is saying move along, but
yeah, move along, definitely.
I don't think we've got anything else.
Oh, Jesus. That was a short one, Brian, wasn't it?
It was. Where's the lovely ladies, Brown?
Yeah, where's the ladies, mate?
Or is it one of those cases you maybe don't want to share the pictures of the lovely ladies in case there's a few dodgy pictures in of your own personal collection?
Give us a preview.
Do I have to?
Yeah, go on. Just a few.
Listen, everybody, talk amongst yourselves then for 2 minutes.
Is Linda Carter one of them?
Talk amongst yourselves. You two talk amongst yourselves.
Did you know that Makepeace isn't in there? You didn't even put Glynis Barber in there.
Because nobody's nominated.
Are you on mute or are you not, Brown? He's got some 84 ladies. 84 lovely ladies. Well, you said 84 in the chat. Now it's 64.
No, I said 64.
You killed 20. I'll bet you my bottom dollar you said 84. Anyway, never mind. But Makepeace isn't in there.
Glynis Barber, she even looks good now.
She should be up there in the top 10, I would say.
Well, so why didn't you put her in the chat then?
Because I don't read your community page. That's why.
Well, that's your tough titty then, isn't it?
I said it 6 times in a stream. I think I might have counted just for something. Welcome to Civil War on the Mr. Brown Live stream. It's always funny, and it's always funny. I'll go over.
Dempsey, I'm going to see what she looks like now. Dempsey and.
Just make sure I've got no pornographic pictures on, because that would be a killer.
Having said that, remember those French lads that came on that stream that time when we decided to open it up to everyone? The French guy came on with some
pornographers.
She's still married to Michael Brandon.
Yes, he's 78 these days.
Yeah, Ryan O'Neill died today, didn't he?
He did. Was it last night?
I thought it was last night. Ryan O'Neill. It's really funny because he was a big star at one point, and then suddenly he just disappeared, didn't he? From everything.
Mm.
And then he got together with Farrah Fawcett Majors, and then they went through that thing. She had cancer and stuff, and he had a turbulent life. Died at 80. I can't remember that 80 something.
Do you know what I watched last night for the first time?
What's that?
Weapons of Mass Destruction.
55th time. It's shameful for me to say this because obviously I'm quite a large Quentin Tarantino film, The Hateful Eight.
Yeah, it was all right.
To me, it kind of lost its way. See, just after Holdo's dad got shot, Bruce Dern.
Yeah.
When they started putting the kind of commentary over it, it just kind of went. I was really, really enjoying it up to that point.
It didn't make any sense either. Those guys were hiding under the floorboards. They could have came at any time and killed anyone. Yet they waited to a specific time. So it just didn't make any sense. And boy, did they talk. My God. When they were in that carriage, remember Samuel L. Jackson and what's his name talking. They just talked forever. I'm like, oh, I hope they get to that destination soon so they can stop freaking talking.
I must admit, I do love Tarantino's dialogue for his films.
Right.
It was actually, I had a little bit of time just on my own last night and been able to sit and watch. It was pretty joyous. I do love his dialogue.
You do realize that Glynis Barber played a character called Jane on BBC Two, where her clothes get falling off.
You sent me the link a while back.
Yeah,
she was also in Blake 7, wasn't she? As
She was Sulin. Yeah.
Okay, do you want to see some pictures?
Go on then.
I'm going to try and share my screen. So bear with me, folks.
57. She still looks gorgeous. 57.
Oh, sorry, I've boomered it. Hold on. Carry on talking about yourself. I'm boomering. Sorry, folks. Mr. Brown, boomer.
How old is she now, though? 2023. Let's see how she is.
64 beautiful ladies we got
She still looks 64. Oh, hold on.
So we got to 64.
Right.
I vetted a couple or so. Some of the more really obscure ones. So
Michael Brand.
I don't know the names.
Who the fuck is that?
So
yeah.
These are what the peeps. I hope there's no porno pictures. These are the beautiful ladies that the peeps. We're going to do one for men as well for the ladies. Keep the ladies happy because got to keep the ladies happy, everybody. So I'm just going to quickly blast through these.
I bet you are.
She's pretty.
Her name's up the top. Anna de Enos.
Oh my God. Could have got a better picture of her though. She's gorgeous.
Who the fuck's this?
She used to be in Doctor Who.
Oh, was she?
Yeah, she's one of the companions.
My internet might go down.
Megan
Montana.
Never heard of her.
I hadn't. Cindy Crawford.
Oh, Cindy Crawford. Yeah, she was awesome when she was in her prime.
Rachel Weisz. Wow.
Yeah. Are they making another Mummy film with her in it?
Pass.
I saw a poster. I didn't know if it was true or not.
Ashish Warai.
Indian actress. Yeah.
Alexandra.
Oh yeah. These pictures are not very good though. She's gorgeous. This one. She
Baywatch, brilliant.
You should get a better picture of her. And a better picture of her. There's loads of pictures better.
See, well, yeah, no, I can't be too sexy though, can I?
Why not?
Well, because
you can't be too personally. You can't be too sexy with photographs of the moon.
Yeah, ladies, Mr. Brown.
But why not? Why not? You won't get cancelled.
I might get cancelled.
Why?
Because ugly people get offended.
There's no ugly people watching your stream.
All shadows in the brown chat.
No, you should get better. No, these pictures are awful.
Oh, it took me a good 2-3 hours to get all these.
Jesus Christ, that looks like something fucking.
No, that's Angelina Jolie.
I know, but there's much better pictures of Angelina Jolie.
Sharon Stone.
And Sharon Stone. Jeez.
Jean Harlow. Heidi Lamar.
Heidi Lamar.
Rita Hayworth. It's like Vogue.
Is that a few octogenarians voting?
Jane Russell.
Jane Russell. She's gorgeous.
Grace Kelly.
Oh, Grace Kelly's gorgeous. My God.
We're talking.
Oh, holy moly.
Winner. Chicken dinner.
Elizabeth Taylor.
Elizabeth Taylor was fantastic in her prime, wasn't she? Absolutely gorgeous woman. Oh God!
I see you cropped that picture, Brown. Obviously, it'd be far too.
I know there was one picture I wanted to. Incredible! What a woman!
She was married to John Carpenter at one point, wasn't she?
Incredible. Catherine
Ross. Yeah, very 70s.
Connie Saleka.
Yeah, she's lovely too.
Is she in North Face? I can't think.
She was married to Buck Rogers.
Ah, right.
Anna Mae Wong.
Don't know who this one is.
Anne Baxter.
I know who she is. She's been in a lot of 60s, 50s.
Marilyn Monroe.
Oh, freaking hell. Lovely.
Bridget Bardot.
That's a bit risque, Brown, if you were scared about being cancelled, that photo.
It's not bad. It's black and white, so that's okay. Natalie Wood. I can't
Thrown
see
overboard by, apparently, allegedly.
Shh.
Yeah.
I can't see the chat, by the way, so the chat might be slagging me
Natalie Wood. I would.
There's a lot of ones, put it that way, Brown.
Yvonne DiCarlo.
Never heard of her. Don't know who she is.
An awful lot of classics here.
I can see why. Can you imagine just back in the day, like in the 30s and 40s and 60s, looking at these, just thinking, fuck.
Yeah, well, that's what you get in those days, isn't it? You don't really
you'd look at them and just think, by Christ, they're incredible. Julie Newmar.
Oh, God.
Catwoman.
Yeah, Catwoman.
Yeah. Isabella Rossellini.
I thought she was gorgeous when she was young.
Monica Bellucci.
She's going out with Tim Burton now, isn't she?
Yeah.
They're both in love, apparently.
Fine-looking woman. Fine-looking woman.
Deliberately, maybe your age, Brown, but are you deliberately picking the off-the-boil pics?
This is not going to be fun if the pictures you're presenting are not showing them in the best light. That's the whole point of it.
Yeah, but the YouTube algorithm
what is it going to do?
Might say,
How
you don't have to have. You don't have to have them with the finger up at the mouth and bending over, bro. You could just pick a picture that wasn't taken 20 years ago.
Yeah, I mean, I don't even know who this one is. Sophie Marceau without her makeup.
Beautiful.
Yeah, gorgeous.
Beautiful.
Yeah, gorgeous.
Jenny Agutter.
What? She was my
great in Logan's Run.
Yeah. She was my crush when I was young.
Laurie Marsak.
Don't know
who the fuck's Laurie Marsak?
Don't know who she is.
People voted. Jennifer Connelly.
Timeless.
Look at that.
When she was young, she looked gorgeous.
God, what a picture. Where the fuck did you get that picture? She looks like an alien.
Awful. Yeah, it's awful.
Okay, I may need to revisit some of these pictures then, folks. I tried not to be too sexy, you see, because people might get offended.
Succeeded.
Emma Stone.
She's wearing something from Star Trek there, isn't she?
She's got a new film out, hasn't she? It's supposed to be really good.
She's got big eyes, isn't she?
Emma Stone. I love Emma Stone.
Fantastic actress. She's so good.
She's
genuinely one of the rare people who's funny inside. Just so funny. Genuinely
she's so good.
Funny. So funny.
Birdman. She's excellent in Birdman.
Just incredible. Oh, Halle Berry. Halle Berry. Ooh.
Who would have thought a 50s diabetic should be so hot?
Linda Carter.
Oh, gorgeous.
Oh.
She's gorgeous.
Amanda Pays. Do you remember her from
her,
Max Headroom? She was well nice. Kate Beckinsale.
Daughter of.
Richard.
Yeah, she's lovely as well.
Kate Winslet.
Really? Winslet gets some love?
Yeah, I never thought she was.
There is a section just we're going to do one part of the competition is going to be the common people section. Salma Hayek.
Salma Hayek. Why don't you get a better picture of Salma Hayek?
There's loads, but I didn't want to be too sexy. Denise Richards.
She's not. Is she still alive, Denise Richards? She died, did she not?
Only
am I mixing her up with? I think I'm mixing her up with the other one. Kelly Preston is married to
John
Travolta, isn't she?
Yeah. ScarJo.
I don't know about her. I never fancied her.
Winter Soldier.
You know you're in the closet, are you?
No, I just never ever fancied her for some reason.
Brian, just keep me up to date with the chat, please.
I'm replying. Oh no, fuck off.
Okay,
is this a joke?
Okay, this is the this section is sponsored by Common People, everybody. So when Common People watches this on the re-rub, you can blame him. Daisy Ridley.
That's the wank ruined, isn't it? Let's be honest. Ben, the chat is saying in the bin.
Evelyn Lilly.
Evangeline Lilly.
That's it, Evangeline. She used to look really good in what's that TV show? She looked hot in that TV show. What's the TV show called? Lost.
I can't remember. Then they gave her the buzz cut for what you call it.
Oh, for the Ant-Man film.
Brown, every one of these pictures is retirement age.
Yeah, I know. It's not
What's
good.
going on?
That's the whole point of it, is so that we can gawp at good-looking women, and you're giving us this rubbish. Come on.
Oh.
I'll have to get some young lad to put these together. Not somebody in their 50s that thinks Catherine Tate's a stunner.
Adrian Palaki. God, she's very. She was in the Orville, Resident Evil, John Wick.
John Wick, the first John Wick.
Yeah.
Jay Goodwin in the chat says, Jesus fucking wept, Brown.
She used to look really cool.
Have I fucked up everybody? I'm sorry.
Didn't she?
Internet is gone.
How is it? She used to look really cool when she was in, I Know What You Did Last Summer and stuff. And I don't know, she looks a bit.
Shampoo adverts and that. She was
Jennifer Love Hewitt. Fucking hell, back in the day. Jesus.
Yeah, can we get pictures of her back in the day?
That is Charlotte McKinney. I didn't know who she is, but
I don't know who she is either.
Unbelievable.
Looks nice though.
This is one for
Natalie Portman.
Yeah.
That is a horrible picture of Natalie Portman.
Gemma Arterton.
No, I don't think much of her.
No, I do. I think she's lovely.
Oh, do you? Oh.
Mm-hmm.
Megan Fox. This is a Common People's selection, by the way.
Megan Fox.
Classic. That is the worst picture I've ever seen of Sandra Bullock.
Yeah,
well
it's
done.
terrible.
Holy fuck.
Keira Knightley.
That's not a bad Keira Knightley picture. That is an awful picture of Elizabeth Hurley. You couldn't get any worse than that one.
Jessica Biel.
Oh, Jesus Christ. What is this? Granny's United or something? What the hell? What the hell, man? Glamorous Granny's United. What the fuck?
Ian, you're so shallow.
Over 60s filth with the Mr. Brown.
Margot Robbie.
I've gone right off first since that
Barbie shite.
Poor man's Grace Kelly.
Olivia Wilde.
Yeah,
shocker.
She looks awful, and when she was in House, she looked great.
Oh, can I?
What?
I've just mixed up Gemma Arterton with Lily James. I've realised she looks like a fucking Doctor Who baddie in that picture.
She does.
Lily James, she's lovely.
Oh,
better picture.
I'm weak at the knees.
You need to get better pictures, man. Oh, she was gorgeous when she was in
Bergman.
Especially in Casablanca. She just looked so hot in Casablanca.
Oh, Hayley Atwell.
Could you not have got her in a dress? Standing from head to foot.
You just want to see cleavage.
That's the whole point of this.
I just want to soak up the natural beauty of Hayley Atwell because I'm not shallow and two-dimensional.
No, liar, you dirty liar.
Well, there is that, and that's it. So you want better pictures then?
That's the whole point. That's the whole point.
It's Kim Basinger, for Christ's sake.
Yeah, Kim Basinger.
Nobody put her down.
Oh.
Nobody put her down.
Oh no, seriously, Brown, you need to put up some better pictures than that, mate.
See if we get
try harder.
See if we get all these actresses in their 55 to 60 bracket photographs, and we get the male actors with their fucking nipples out, I'll be fucking raging, Brown. I will be unsubscribing.
Yeah.
Joe Dartness says Granny Watch.
Seriously, it just I don't understand how you could not get you can't get your screen taken down because you got a picture of a good looking woman. That just makes no sense, mate. Why would they do that?
That's a giving up halfway through shot, isn't it?
Right, so what am I doing, folks? Come on, folks. Chat, help me out. What am I doing? Come on.
What's the question?
What do you want them?
Chat, if you go to the community page and put in some good selections,
no, we're not doing it. No, we're not doing any more because
you've missed out thousands. You've missed out Charlize. You've missed out Kim Basinger. You've missed out Rebecca Elmaloglu.
No. I do my best, folks.
I know you do, but still.
Sheila Andress, Cheryl Ladd,
So
Jacqueline Smith.
why didn't you put them down in the community page, Brian? I've said it that many times.
The chat are literally giving me names here. They want legs, Brown. They want. I'm not reading outside their feet.
Oh dear.
Well, we all want that, don't we?
You can't.
I don't want to offend. You know
how could you offend anyone? This is crazy.
The ugly ones. I don't want to offend the ugly.
There's no ugly people in your stream. They're all beautiful people.
Chats, are you all beautiful?
Of course they
yes, if you're beautiful. So that's Y if you're beautiful. No, if you're ugly. So I'll start. Don't forget Y if you're beautiful. N if you're ugly. I'll start. Mr. Brown Lance, why?
What about the girl from Buck Rogers?
She's of course, gorgeous. Yeah.
Nobody. Again.
What about Ginger from Gilligan's Island?
Yeah.
Okay, right, folks. Go to the community page. Put your suggestion. And then what I'm going to do then is we're not going to do more than 64 because we'll just be here all year. So go to the community.
Is he gone again?
Robot, do you want to come on for half hour, please?
Come on and give us your Australian fanny suggestions, Robot Head.
Brian, can you fire Robot Head a link? Is it in there? It's in the DM.
Yeah.
Yeah, Robot Head, if you're back, come on, mate. It'd be great to speak to you. Okay, so chat, this is what I want you to do. Go to the community page. There is a post. We'll start doing these. We'll start doing these on Wednesday, and we'll try and kind of work it up till we'll do the final some time around Christmas. So,
do you know what, Brown? What you should do is tell people to go to the community page and post. Could you post anything on the community page?
Sorry?
Can you post anything on the community page?
Yes. Well, that's what I was saying. Go to
get a picture.
No, I don't think you can do that. No.
Oh.
Go to the community page, folks. Look through what's been posted already. As I said, I think there was about 72 names.
What about them sending you pictures through the chat on X? That would help you.
No, because it'll just overload me.
Well, create a new new thread.
All you need to do, folks, is go to the Doodah, the community page, post down your suggestions, and I will get a team of experts, mainly Brian, to look for the sexiest, hottest pick we can get. But be warned, I don't want to offend the ugly people, because you know what they're like.
Offend the ugly people?
Well, they get offended by everything. And they'll try and cancel me.
You might as well just not do anything then if you're scared of that.
Right, that's the end of the channel, folks. Bye, everybody. Take care.
Natalie
Ah.
Portman, Jessica Chastain. Bleh.
Do you know, I'd spent a good 3.5 hours doing them pictures today.
What about Jessica Alba? She's gorgeous as well.
Oh, of course, yeah.
Yeah.
Jessica Alba.
Yeah.
Nicole Kidman back in the day.
Yeah, Nicole Kidman.
Yeah, do you know, I actually thought that. Well, here you go, look.
Hot in the day.
Carrie Fisher, you forgot Carrie Fisher. But you put fucking Ray in here. Oh.
Hey, not bad. I didn't forget Carrie Fisher. Nobody put Carrie Fisher in the. That's your homework, folks. You know what you need to do.
Charlize
Get the
Theron
list.
as well.
Send us your wank bank, Chad.
She's gorgeous.
Bearing in mind, 16 of those were common peoples. Yeah.
Living in the world of the common people.
Yeah, he had. Here you go, Archer Collin. How do you post in the community page?
You have a problem.
In fact, mods. Any of the mods, just post the community page.
Are you gonna go my way?
Please. You should be there.
God, no.
Brian, could you do that?
No. I don't know. Yeah, I never used the community tab. Only to leave
Yeah, we know.
It's Melvin when we need it.
Melvin's on holiday, folks.
Who else is
Back to reality.
gorgeous? I'm looking at beautiful women on the internet. God, who's that?
As I said, we'll do the ladies, as it were.
Oh my God! Sorry, I'm looking at.
And then we'll do obviously, because we believe in parity on this channel. We will do hottest men.
Who's gonna
probably
3 viewers? 3 viewers for that one.
Well,
Cavill's arse.
What we're going to do is we're going to try and get Probby and the Lord to do those, because that'll be piss funny. Here you go. That's the link to the community page. I think it's the last post from what I did a couple of weeks ago. So if you, after the stream, pop a suggestion in, and we will go through them, Brian and myself, and we'll try and get these started on Wednesday.
Sexy looking actresses. Sexy. That's what I'm going to put down. See if I can find any more. Oh, hello. Brilliant.
You can't just say hello, and you need to send us the link in the private chat.
No, I'm just looking up Google, and I've put in sexy looking actresses, and all this stuff's come up. All these women have come up.
There you go, Jay Goodwin. Sexy women photographed poorly.
And what about what about J-Lo? She's gorgeous.
What about her?
J-Lo? I think she's gorgeous, and nobody put her in there.
Yeah.
Well, you didn't, obviously.
Who else is here? Who else is here?
What's an post an Imgur link?
What?
I am
Imager.
Oh, I was gonna say I am a boomer.
Cameron Diaz when she was in The Mask. Oh my God.
Oh.
Oh, she's so gorgeous there. It's unbelievable.
Oh, they're all having a go at me now. Look, Princess Fiona, and we thought the spaceships were bad. Christ. Oh, that's what you get for slaving away on your Saturday.
Alicia Silverstone, she's gorgeous as well. Do you remember she was in Clueless? Alicia
Googling Haley Atwell old. Old. Did you put old next to every single picture?
No, I put sexy. Oh,
I meant
look who's here, everybody. Common people, you've missed your
Kylie
section
Minogue.
just dedicated to you, mate. 16 of the
about
women were
Kylie
your
Minogue?
suggestions.
No. Fuck
no,
Kylie.
you don't like Kylie Minogue?
No, not at all. No, God.
Oh, okay.
Danny was nicer anyway.
Yeah, do you think
Yeah, I
Danny was
prefer
nicer?
Yeah.
Here you go. Imgur is a picture hosting site. You can upload your pics and get a link to post them. I just
Holy
Googled, as you do.
Yeah, holy crap.
Yeah, there were lots of nicer
picture
pics.
of Salma Hayek. Oh my god.
I know. There's
this
one where she
picture.
practically had them out, and it's like
unbelievable. She is so gorgeous.
yeah.
Shame. Wow.
But I don't know how.
5-minute interlude, chat. Well, we all go and crack one off. Marissa Tomei. How do we miss Marissa Tomei? You didn't even put Brie Larson in there. Son's feet.
Oh shit! I'm going to put Brie Larson in, everybody.
When Kirsten Dunst was in her prime, she was gorgeous as well.
Oh fuck yeah!
Yeah, she was lovely. Who else?
Right, folks. You know what you need to do then. Have a look through the list of what's been put down. If there's any that you feel are missing, you know what you need to do, and we'll start going through them on Wednesday, and then try and do some form of final.
Amber Heard.
For all her faults, she is absolutely stunning.
Yeah, well, she used to be.
Fair enough. Fair comment.
There you go.
Amber Heard's gorgeous.
Catherine Bat, Daisy Duke, yeah.
Daisy Duke, oh my god. I remember when I was
Jansen,
a kid.
yeah.
I was a kid, I used to have a poster.
I think somebody did Emily Blunt, and it was in. I don't think I've. I'm sure I did Emily Blunt. I may have missed it off.
The beautiful lady stream is going to last about 15 hours, and the hot men is going to last about 35 minutes.
I don't know.
And it's going to win with Timothy Chalamet.
Yeah. Well, it's obviously going to be Timothée Chalamet, isn't it?
Or my personal choice, Liam Neeson.
There's going to be lots of intervals on the hot women, though, isn't there? When we all go nip one off.
We'll be back.
That's going to be dead air, isn't it?
Right after these sponsors, words from our sponsor.
Kleenex sponsors Mr. Brown Alliance.
What about Jennifer Anderson? Do you think she was hot when she was young?
Anderson,
yeah.
She looks a bit like Iggy Pop these days.
Yeah, she does. She looks awful now.
Yeah, not bad looking lass. Yeah.
When she was young, she was really hot.
Martin Muses is in the chat, so we're going to have to clean up her act. She's very prim and proper. We need to get back to her.
What about Farrah Fawcett Majors?
Nobody
Farrah Fawcett, she was
posted,
gorgeous.
but yeah.
What about Heather Locklear, for God's sake?
Oh God.
And her was in The Fall Guy.
Yeah.
Heather Thomas, she was cracking.
There's Heather Thomas, Heather Locklear. Who else? I don't know. Julia Roberts, she was quite cute when she was in
Emma Sam's in a prime, yeah.
Geez.
B. Arthur.
But
Chat, please stick these on the community page, please.
Do that. That's good advice, folks.
But this is us appreciating women.
Women are just beautiful.
They're gorgeous.
They're to be desired.
Cider feet with another. How did we forget this name?
Who?
Jamie Lee Curtis.
Yeah, I think so.
When she was in her prime, she was gorgeous.
She does like Ryan.
Yeah.
She does like Ryan Johnson, so that obviously takes the edge off.
Yeah, trading plate. Unbelievable. Shall I reach out to Kleenex if they'll sponsor the streams?
Fleshlight.
Does anybody fancy Zendaya?
No.
I don't fancy her.
Doesn't do anything for me.
What about Jennifer Lawrence?
Perhaps, yeah.
Jennifer Lawrence was good when she was in her prime.
I liked her
I guess.
I liked her in. I thought she was cute in X-Men First Class.
Yeah.
Speaking of X-Men and
oh God,
what's her name? Killer. Christ. What's her name?
Jeez.
The first Mystique.
Oh,
Rebecca
yes, Rebecca
Romijn.
Romaine. What her name is? It Romaine? Rebecca
Romaijn.
Oh, the one who's in Strange New Worlds, who's a great
Yeah.
actress, and they never did anything with her.
Yeah, Rebecca Romaine or something like that.
Is she named after a lettuce?
Don't know. What about Emily Clark? I don't know. I don't think she's good looking at all, but hey.
Yeah, looking.
Who's Emily Clark?
Daenerys Targaryen in Game of
That's
Thrones.
it.
Oh, okay. Here you go. Johnny Lawrence's mum, Jennifer Lawrence, wore this incredible red dress to the Oscars the first time she was nominated.
Emma Watson? No?
No, she can fuck off.
Jessica Alba. Jessica Alba's gorgeous. What else?
Princess Fiona, Zendaya can be on when we do the best. Oh, fucking
Jesus.
rough. Oh, Fiona, you do have to spoil yourself sometimes.
Fiona.
Top
Top 50 hot actresses of all time. And
Here you go.
IMDb.
Frankie Jensen, Jen Grey from the original X-Men trilogy.
Angelina Jolie. Mila Kunis.
Jean Grey.
Yeah.
Although Jennifer Grey was an actress from Ferris Bueller's Day Off and
She was.
Patrick Swayze.
Oh, okay. Apparently, it was you got Arch Collin. Emma Watson was okay till she became a vegan, and that's probably my problem then, Brian.
Yes.
Yes. Rachel McAdams. She was in a. She's all right. She's sweet.
Was she the one who's in Doctor Strange?
Yeah, she was in Doctor Strange. Yeah. Isla Fisher. Do you remember her? She used to be from.
Of course.
Yeah. Home and Away. She's gorgeous when she was in her prime.
She is. Well. She still is, I think.
Yeah.
Shame she's married to that big streak of piss.
Here you go, Jamalama. I nominated Frankie, you twats.
Oh, wow.
What do you mean, you twats? Blame Brown. He's the one who put the thing together. Don't blame us.
Sorry about it.
Elizabeth Banks.
Rhymes with.
Yeah.
Elizabeth Banks. I need to Google that. I know her name.
Reese Witherspoon.
Oh,
no.
Fiona.
Blake Lively. Now she's gorgeous. Blake Lively. She's married to Deadpool, isn't she?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, somebody said Phoebe Cates. Yeah, as I said, we're gonna have to edit some of them, Brian and myself.
Emily Clark.
64. We're gonna go for 64.
Halle Berry. Oh my.
She was in the original.
Yeah.
Oh my.
Oh my.
Oh my.
Oh. Yeah, why? Oh, unbelievable.
Eva Mendes.
Demi Moore.
Eva Mendes, of course.
Eva Mendes.
Yeah,
oh
yeah.
my God.
Megatron's daughter's a really beautiful looking woman. What's her name?
Oh, I can't remember her name.
Weaving.
Yeah. What about Catherine Zeta-Jones when she was in her prime? She looked good as well.
Yeah, still good now, to be fair.
Catherine Zeta-Jones. Oh my God. Oh my. Kirsten Bell. Woo.
How many streams? See if I'd known that we could have
Leah
saved
Thompson.
about 1,000 streams by talking about nice looking women. It's giving us about 2 hours material here.
Look, FHM's sexiest women. Let's see what they have to say about this.
1994.
Gal Gadot's number one, apparently.
Eva Mendes.
Gillian Anderson. Whoa.
Yeah.
Terry Hatcher. Whoa.
Oh, back in day.
Back in day.
Back in day.
Sarah Michelle Magella. I didn't think much of her when she was. Kelly Brook. Do you remember Kelly Brook? Oh,
how could you forget? She's still on This Morning, Ian.
Oh, well, she's put on weight, isn't she now? But when she was in her prime, she looked absolutely awesome. Kelly Brook. Cameron Diaz, Rachel Stevens. Remember her? She was in S Club 7, wasn't she? Or
Yeah, but
something
we're
like
doing
that?
kind of film stars type things, aren't we?
Yeah.
Britney Spears.
Amy Adams.
Britney
Yeah,
Spears.
she's cute. Amy Adams,
Do
cute.
you think?
Amy Adams cute, yeah.
Nah,
Sophie
no.
Turner. Yeah.
No, fuck no.
Kirsten Crock, whatever her name is, she was in that Smallville show, TV show.
Lana
Brian.
Lang.
Was that?
Who?
Did she play Lana Lang
Yeah, she did.
in
Yeah.
Smallville? Yeah, she's
Yeah.
a nice little.
Yeah, Victoria Principal back in the day. Jeez. Brian, I feel I'm being corrected here. Are you available, mate?
Certainly. Common people for 10 English pounds, that's real money, folks. You nearly gave me an aneurysm with those pish picks, Brown.
Sorry.
I'ma get my da after you.
I need to try harder, don't I? In the words of Senator, you need to try harder. Oh,
Do better.
Gal Gadot's number one. How could that be?
Vanessa Angel in
Spunk Mask 6.
no, what was that film? The bowling one, Kingpin. Fuck.
Oh, Christ, of course. Yeah. Christ on a bike.
Christ on a bike.
What about Bond girls? They were lovely.
Oh,
Bond
my
girls.
all-time favourite.
I Love Me Girl.
One from the French actress from...
Oh, Charlotte, what's her name? Bouquet?
Buckets.
Buckets.
Princess Fiona, please put Vanessa Angel in the thingy, please.
Charlotte Bucket, that was her name.
Yeah.
I can't remember.
She was incredible in
Yeah.
Kingpin.
Loved the bit when
Great
she went to the...
movie.
Do you remember when she goes to the fridge? Gets the beer, comes back out and her nipples are solid, and then fucking what's his face? Randy, Big Randy does the same thing in his nipples are like football studs.
Yeah, Kingpin is just one of them genuinely funny films that pops in every now and again.
Who's the girl that was in Spy Love Me that's married to what's his face?
Eva Green?
No, Spy Love Me. He's married to
Barbara Bach.
Barbara Bach. She looked okay in that film.
Carol Bouquet.
Carol Bouquet, yeah, she's lovely. That one.
She's off. She's just off the scale.
There you go.
Carol Bouquet.
Who is Carol Bouquet, or is it Buckets?
That's Carol Bouquet. That's her from For Your Eyes Only. I think she's probably
okay.
the nicest looking Bond girl in Bond history, in my opinion. But that's just my opinion.
You go, Jennifer Garner, yeah. Mila Jovovich.
Eva Green.
Jovovich from
yeah, what am I thinking?
Bruce Willis film.
Sorry, folks.
Bruce Willis. Fifth Element.
Yep.
Miriam Diabo. Oh, she was lovely in
Marion Diabo. Yeah, she was in
License to
Living Daylights.
Yeah.
Living Daylights is fantastic.
License to Wank.
You know, License to Kill, Carrie Lovell. Yeah, she was great as well.
Mm. Yeah,
sorry, ladies, if you're feeling left out, but we'll definitely do hunks, as it were.
Hunks.
Give us your hunks, folks.
Yeah.
Kelsey Grammer and the like.
Obviously, it'll be Cavill that wins that, probably, and it'll be a runoff between Cavill and Chalamet.
Yeah. So basically,
Chalamet.
we'll settle it with a mud fight between the Lord
Probby
and
and
Rennie.
Yeah. Mega Spider-Man, Marina Baccarin. Yeah.
Baccarin. Yeah.
Baccarin.
V.
Yeah. V. Stargate.
She was in Deadpool, wasn't she? As well.
Yeah.
What about Esri Dax, actress? Nicola de Boer. She's beautiful.
Lovely too.
There you go. Jane Seymour, yeah.
Of course, yeah.
Well, Maud Adams. She was in the Bond film twice, wasn't she?
Yeah, she got killed and came back as somebody else.
Obviously, the anus. She was in a Bond film.
Yeah, we're all like a bit of Diana's, don't we?
The anus, yeah, we love her. Halle Berry's in a Bond film. She was gorgeous, but the film was shit.
Terry Farrell, yeah, Terry, she was nice in DS9.
Tony Hatcher was in a Bond film as well, wasn't she?
She was.
Bond girls.
Which one was that?
Tomorrow Never Dies.
Yeah.
Oh God, Grace Jones. No.
Black Lives or Black Knives. Did Mega Geek mention Halle Berry yet?
Yes, I did. Halle Berry. Fantastic.
Yeah, here you go. Eva Green, hello Tim, getting some love. Terry Hatcher.
Terry Snatcher.
Yeah. Oh, see, yes. Anne Lockhart. Oh, I loved Anne Lockhart in Battlestar Galactica. So nice. We're going to finish up in a minute, folks. Lucy Liu.
I'm definitely finishing up.
Sponsored by Kleenex. Neve Campbell, yeah, Wild Things with Denise.
Oh yeah, Denise Richards, yeah, she's gorgeous. Absolutely gorgeous.
Farrah Fawcett.
Farrah Fawcett, Kate Jackson. I used to like in at Charlie's Angels. I thought she was gorgeous.
Good advice here. Yeah, we all need to calm down. I think we'll save it for when we do the proper streams.
If anyone votes for Laura Dern, they get banned from the channel.
I will say, Mega Spider-Man, I'm 110% with you on that one. Oh. Amazing.
Common people says he's dehydrated.
I'm dehydrated. Just you wait till we start doing the proper ones and bal. Okay, so you know what you need to do, folks. First of all, obviously, you need to wash your hands when you're finished.
10 Hail Marys.
Yeah. Throw some more. I'll give you a couple days. Throw some more suggestions. Brian and myself will try and vet them down, as it were. We'll get some better pictures. I just didn't want to upset the YouTube algorithm gods and the ugly people. You know how it is. So we'll get some better pictures, folks. We will try and flash perhaps a little bit of cleavage, and then we'll start Wednesday with those, and we'll just work through them until we'll just keep working through them, and we'll try and we've got 2 weeks to get through them before Christmas.
An AI picture of Scarlett Johansson. Oh my God! What the hell?
Why? Yeah, that'd be an idea. Why don't we do AI pictures?
Yeah, but you should see the AI pictures that they're coughing up of famous actresses.
That's what I mean.
Crazy.
Yeah.
No.
Oh, you want the real thing, Brian?
Yeah, I think the real thing's better.
Yeah, what's the point?
Yeah.
Because they'll be perfect, won't they?
No, they'll be weird and creepy and have 7 fingers, unless that's your thing round about Yorkshire. I don't know.
Here you go. Tom has some thoughts. Brown, just go with the red carpet pictures. Those should make everyone happy. I'm not banned.
Princess Fiona saying the name that I've been trying to get all night. Ashley Judd.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, I remember her. Oof.
Before she opens her mouth and talks
feminist before
bollocks.
She started hating men, made her career, and then she got to a certain age and hated men, and that was it. Goodbye.
She's still married to Dario Franchetti, the driver. Who gives a fuck, says everyone. Never mind.
Who was the woman that was married to Quincy Jones? She's really young. Oh, she used to be a huge star at one point. She was in Paris, Texas. That film with God, what's her name? Let me just type it in.
I will say Wookie Fever. Hello, my friend. We're finishing. Perfect timing. Side effect. I can never say this. Clement. Brian, help me out.
Pom Clementioff.
Thank you. Here you go. Black Lives or Black Knives. Barbara Lawrence. I think that's it, folks. It was a last minute, let's chew the fat of Doctor Who so we don't need to talk about it anymore until Christmas, obviously. So that is it, folks. You know what you need to do. Throw your suggestions in the community page. Brian and myself will have a look next couple of days. We'll get them rolling Wednesday, and then we'll have some fun, hopefully. We'll have some fun. So,
oh God, who's doing that?
I'll see if I can get wet wipes or something to sponsor the stream. So that is it, folks. Chat, you are wonderful. We love you. You're the best. What more can I say? We're nothing without you guys. We're just fucking three old blokes talking shit at each other. So, chat, you are wonderful. Thank you for the generous super chats. Pays the bills. Thank you very much for that. So, I will thank the guests. Not Brian. Cheers, buddy.
Cheers, Brun. Thanks also to the chat and to.
What?
Oh, what?
You just tailed off there.
Mr. Ian David, yes. Thank you very much.
Cheers. Thank you very much.
And last but by no means least, Wise Elder, all that jazz. Make a Geek. Cheers, Ian.
No worries, guys. No worries.
That is it, peeps. We're back tomorrow doing the listen, I'll have this. Here we go. Doing the normal stuff. So that's it, folks. Sunday morning here, nearly 2:00. So enjoy the rest of your Saturday. I know some of you are in the States. So see you tomorrow. Take care, everybody. Ta-da. Bye.
Ta-da.
Adios.
Bye. Goodbye.